Happy New Comic Book Day, everybody. I'm Chris with Life of Storytelling. I only had a few pulls today. Picked up one thing that I knew nothing about, gave it a read. So let's go over some stuff here and slight spoilers for what I'm about to show. First up here, I do have No Place by Tim Seeley, Stefano Simone. I really knew nothing about this comic when I went to go pick it up. I just really like the art style. Because I really like the colors and the styling of when it gets all fantastical. And then also really enjoy like the blues, purples, and pinks of just like the normal day-to-day setting of the world. It's kind of about like the secret organization trying to investigate what's happening to these mystical worlds, and the worlds you'll be familiar with as they are like worlds that we know of from fiction, like the Wizard of Oz world, Neverland from Peter Pan, so on and so forth. Overall, pretty good read. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it. Just didn't hit the notes that I would have liked. But also, it might just be something I want to get a few more issues out for and then go back to when it's like more complete. Next up here, we have issue 2 of Little Nightmares Descent into Nowhere. Really big fan of the artwork and like the lettering of like the little speech texts here. And when things get darker and you get like these darker blues and whatnot, I just think it's gorgeous. And then even when you get into like some more psychedelic scenes, like it's, man, the way they do the artwork, the coloring, it's incredible. I don't think I've talked about the first issue on here, but I really enjoy a good detective story, especially like the dark ones. And of course, there's a paranormal twist with this being in like the Little Nightmares world. We do have Hush, who is the child here, who like if this was a game, this would be who you're playing as. But in comic form, it is a little bit different. We do have Myra, a detective who was actually retired, kind of brought back in just when she thought she was out. And I'm really enjoying the story of her getting back into the day-to-day as a detective, trying to figure out what's going on with these kids. And we find her at a really dark place at the beginning of this story, and from what we know of Little Nightmares and how the comic's going, I don't think it's going to get any brighter, but we'll see how things go as we get closer to the end of this mystery. And then main event time, Night Fight, the first issue of 4, like the side series for the DCKO event, where Batman is going to be going up against different versions of his kids, essentially Nightwing, Damian, Jason, as they're all in their own like Batman form, doing their own thing. And we get a glimpse into like how this came about. Still a lot of questions, as it should be. It's the first issue, but really impressed with this issue so far. At the start here, we do get like a brief little moment of Bruce thinking on his Bat family and how he feels about all of them and his love for them. And of course, his respect for them becoming their own heroes. And I'm really digging his new suit. It's like apocalyptic armor with boom tube technology, which is how he gets into this new place to begin with. I'm curious how they're going to do this in like 4 parts, because it does not necessarily just lead right into the next Robin at the end of this. But I'm really liking it, really excited for more. Have y'all read any of these? And for more news, reviews, and all things nerdy, please give us a like.